placed upon his head. If this happened to Jesus, what makes us so special that we don't understand that the Lord said, if the world hates you, it hated me first. What is the Lord saying? If they hated me for the principles I stood for the truth that I preached, for the gospel that I brought, for the Father that I served, when you do the same things, they're going to hate you too. Many of us have got to come to a grasp in the time in which we live. This is your time. We've been talking about the Apostle Paul having his head severed on the chopping block. We've been talking about Peter crucified, James with a sword going in his belly and coming out of his back, Matthew killed in Ethiopia. What about you? How many of us have abdicated our responsibility because of fear? When it's time to stand, that you don't stand. When it's time to speak, that you close your mouth. When it's time to fight, that you lay down your spiritual weapons. When it's time to lift the name of Christ up, who said, if I be lifted up from the earth, I will draw all men unto me. How many of us are afraid to lift up that name because of the environment that we live in this world? In the book of 1 John chapter 2 verses 23, John lays it out very succinctly. He said, whosoever denieth the Son, the same hath not the Father, but he that acknowledged the Son hath the Father also. In other words, John is saying, when you stand for the Lord, you're standing for the Father. When you refuse to defend the Lord's name, you're not defending the Father's name either. Basically, we've got to call it like it is. You can't sugarcoat this. We can't play around with this. We cannot sidestep the responsibility that has been laid in our charge in the time in which we live. In the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verses 16, Jesus said it very clearly of your job description as ministers and elders and deacons and teachers and disciples of the Lord. The Lord said, behold, I send you forth as sheep among wolves. Be you therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. The Lord didn't sending you out to a crystal stair. The Lord didn't say folks are going to love you when they see you coming. The Lord didn't say they're going to receive every word that you speak the way they did on Pentecost, crying, men and brethren, what must we